Okay, let's have a look at technical analysis. So that's what we can see. In 2011, the highest price was around $21, right? So then we see the drop in 2012 and 13. We didn't have financial results, so we don't know what was happening here. So then the company very quickly recovered, like within 1 year. So it went from $8 to $21, so like 150% growth, right? So after that, like it was volatile, but still it was holding that level. It was like a level of resistance around $21. Then when we broke through this level, it's become a level of support. So again, from 2016 to 2019, that's where the company was bouncing up all the time, right? And we can see in 2019, 2020, it was a very nice growth, and then huge drop, like 50% from $44, it went to $20, right? So it's like halved and then instantly recovered, right? Very, very quickly. And as we can see, for the last 2 years, it was like sideways trade. Probably would be a very good trading opportunity, and we can see that lately it's broke through this level, so around $44, and went to 36, like around $37, 38 probably dollar level, and so kind of at the moment we're just forming the trend. Okay, so it's not clear what we're going to do with this. Are we going to continue downtrend completely, right? So if we continue this trend lower and lower and lower, or we're going to bounce back and go like at least sideways and then move up again. So this is a closer look. So that's what we see between $44 and $46. This is like initially it was a buying range, and now it's a selling range, right? So it formed here. At the moment, as you can see, indicators, they indicate that the companies, the shares in overbought situation. So, and we can see it started selling. So we can see the small drop here. And for the last couple of days, few days, it's like holding the bottom level here around 40 like dollar mark, just a bit more than $40, $41, close to that. So if we break that, so most likely we're going to around these levels, so around 30, probably $9, or maybe even lower, around $38 level, so something like that. It's before, I mean, before we break through. So at the moment, you have to understand that the company is in solid financial state. So the earnings growing not as fast as probably you would want it to be, but still the earnings growing 7% during the last year. And so if it continues in the same way in the future, so after the next good earnings, the company might adjust the price and move at least to the same range. Okay, so which it was before. So it most likely might happen. And this is the closer, so we can see that last week low was around, not last week, couple of weeks low, it was $39, a bit lower here, probably even right, 38.50, somewhere close in here, same level, so 37.40. And this is the range, okay, which you could trade if you're a more active trader, and you decide where to buy, where to sell. Now, actually, yeah, I already bought it myself on those levels. So at the moment, I have about $1,000 in profit already on the amount I purchased. So I'm looking, I've set an order to sell at 44.50, so somewhere here. And to be honest, today I was kind of wondering, because you can see indicators indicating that it might go down. So would I sell it and fix the profit for $1,000 and then to buy another lot here? Or will I just keep quiet and then keep my order and sell it when it goes up there? So you see the whole market, like Australian market, was up, like you could see the index was going up, but then the GB High 5 for whatever reason was going down right during the day. So which is, but again, so it was going down, but look at the volume, right? The volume was really low. I would sell and buy again. Yeah, that's very tempting. If I didn't need to prepare for the masterclass, that's what probably I would do. But because I didn't have enough time to watch the market, so it didn't affect me. So I just didn't bother to do that. All right. Okay, but again, so very important to understand, look at this green candle and the volume of it, much higher, right? So it means that there are a lot of buyers, they buy it, but then it would start going down, even it went to the same level, but the volume was half of it. And today's volume was even half of what was yesterday, like previous trading day. So it tells us that, yes, the price went down, but not so many people kind of trade that direction. So it's actually this, sometimes it's confirmed that it's going to turn around and move even higher. Okay, so just pay attention to that. So this is one of the signals which kind of works for me. That's why I probably keep that order. Now, that's what I've done myself. So if we buy for long term, so it's around $38, $39 in this range. So just monitor it, and when it touches those levels, we can see the green candle like that. So that's where we buy. So of course, if it start going up here, so you can buy it too. So like I would buy it, and then I would hold. If I am long-term investor, I would hold it when P ratio will be close to maybe 11, maybe 15, right? So it means that it might be like $60, $70, okay, price. So if I'm long-term investor, and at that time I will be enjoying my dividends, which are around 7%. So it's kind of not that risky situation. Of course, the market can go lower, but if it goes lower, at least you're getting these good dividends. Okay, and if you have offset account, and you know that if you put money on your offset account, you might save like around 3% probably now, maybe 2.5% on that offset account. Here you understand that you are getting more money as dividends, right? So if you're sitting in the low price that you purchase, and then when the company recovers, and it looks like it's going to recover based on their fundamentals, so you will get a good profit. If you're medium-term trader, so you can trade on those levels, you could buy it at the same levels, and then on each roll you can make, like let's say if you buy it here, so here's nearly like 10%, more than 10%, right? So if you buy it at 40 and sell at 44, so it gives you 10% profitability. Okay. Unfortunately, this company doesn't have options, so we cannot trade options on this particular one. Otherwise, it would be very, very nice to sell puts on it and probably sell calls on it, but unfortunately, we cannot do that, right? So in this particular case, and but if you decide to sell like puts or calls on another Australian shares, you have to take into account that Australian options, they expire on Thursday, not Friday, right? So they expire the day before. So, but in any way, so you will see it on your brokerage account, the date when it is going to be